Good day. I am Mundane Man here. I am in my country walk area, which is adjacent to the North Saskatchewan, the south end of Edmonton, well, quite past the south end of Edmonton in Parkland County. And thought I would just come out here and get some steps in today. It is -3, which is about 8 or 9 degrees cooler than yesterday, which is quite significant. Cloudy, a little bit foggy, and the odd snowflake falling too. It's pretty chunky out here. I'm still debating whether to slap my cleats on. I might have to. We shall see here though. I'm using my phone today on my Gimbal. I haven't used it for a long time, so I thought I would give it a shot. Make sure I'm still used to working it. Already noticed that my GoPro is quite a bit lighter than my phone, and the wind tried to take my hat away. So I think this will probably just be a short walk today, just to keep the blood flowing. Pretty chilly on my ears. Might have to switch to my toque shortly, which would be sad because then I'd have to carry my hat. I want to crush it in my backpack. The stairs are sort of looking okay. Do I dare go down? It's mainly the flat spots that are the problem, not the treads. Well, let's give it a try. It's already afternoon, probably closer to 1 o'clock, so I'm a little off my schedule here. And also it's plane time apparently. I think the first bench I come to, I'm going to put my cleats on. You get just a smidge off the trail and I'm sinking ankle deep. Okay, these stairs didn't clear at all. Snow is soft enough off to the side that I can dig my heel in. Just kind of taking it casual here for the moment. Okay, let's put on some appropriate gear here. Crampons are on and we're ready to go. Even with the crampons, this is still a little dicey. I found I was being a little overcautious coming down those stairs and not trusting in my crampons enough. That's okay. Still pretty stumbly through here. Kind of just go off the edge of the packed snow and kind of trip. I think because of the conditions, I'm just going to make it to the other set of stairs and then come back again, because I'm not going to be winning any races today. Plus I'm a little short on time, so if I'm walking slower, the clock keeps ticking no matter what. I am finding it a bit challenging to find remote places to walk that I'm capable of walking through. Like yesterday, I spent way too much time driving, looking for a place to walk, and then I just ended up doing a town tour in Sangudo, Alberta, and I think I might do a few more videos like that, just kind of a weak expose on the town that I'm in. I just find small towns interesting. Sadly, Sangudo looks like it's kind of dying. Their so-called downtown, if you will, had more closed buildings than open ones. Lots of animal tracks down here. Not sure if they go to the river for water or transportation, because maybe they feel safe walking on the river. And they've probably been able to roam pretty much undisturbed around here, seeing how not too many people have been through here. Down here, where there's no wind, I'm getting hot now. Oh, they must be flushing something at the water treatment plant over there. I just heard this mass rush of water over there. Parking lot was empty where I parked, and based on this trail, I'm not so sure we're going to run into anybody today. My crampons are doing their job, but it's not assisting my poor balance. I must have a weird center of gravity or something, because I think I have a average sized torso, but my legs are a little on the shorter side. I think I have a higher center of gravity, so I just tip over like a rotten tree in the middle. Plus my weak ass ankles don't help either. As per usual, when it warms up around here in the winter, with some freezing rain, and it feels like it rained down here because everything is crusty. Oh, there's the bits and pieces of the old truck again. Nobody's been brave enough to haul it out of here piece by piece. Peace and quiet quota is right up there. As usual, I'm the noisiest thing out here. I thought there was going to be more planes coming in, but the direction of the wind must be getting them to land from southeast to northwest, whereas most of the time they come in from the northwest over there. I'll take it. Could be just a slow time too. One plane, a small one, prop job, did fly over just a minute ago. Look how that squirrel is kind of put in all kinds of berries up in there. Just stuff full of berries. One thing I like about using my phone is being able to zoom. Can't do that with the GoPro. Not with the lens I have anyways. There's probably attachments you can get. But for me, I got enough technological knowledge, but if it gets too complicated, then it's, you know, you could miss things by not just being able to throw on a camera and go, hey, look at that thing that's happening over there, as opposed to setting down your case and pulling out a camera and attaching a lens. And look at these little squirrels just frolicking. So if I can keep the technology easy, the more likely I am to record something. And it seems some of the more successful YouTubers, they just stick to using their iPhone or Android phone. The cameras on these phones now are quite amazing with the quality that they have. My wife has a little, is it a Sony Sure Shot? Kind of point and click camera. And I'm like, you're carrying a camera with you all the time in your phone. And it takes way better pictures than that thing. But some people like individual devices for things. This I know I take pictures with. This I know I use as a phone. But frankly, we don't carry phones anymore. We carry entertainment devices that happen to have a phone feature. Okay, my Nemesis. Nobody's been maintaining these lower stairs, but that's why I got my crampons on, so I'm just hesitating. But I gotta do it. Oh my goodness, those stairs kicked my butt today. I don't know why. I've done them before. Not too many people out today on this gray and kind of foggy day. Even across the way at Devon, people seem to say, no thank you. Well, I better get my butt in gear. I'm already behind. I was supposed to wash the car and go grocery shopping and be home by, when was I going to be home? By 2:30. Couple little nerve-wracking slips there. Nothing major. But having crampons isn't the be-all end-all for ice. There's still places that they won't sink in. Now they'll give some friction on solid ice so that you don't just slip out from underneath yourself. Okay, I think that's enough about the crampons. This trail feels like it's getting slicker since I came through here just 20 minutes ago. Either that or my feet are tired and I'm just kind of wobbling around. One thing about this DJI gimbal-y thing is it's a little finicky sometimes. I've been walking along for, I don't know, 45 minutes, and all of a sudden now it's vibrating because my camera's not in balance. And then it has a tendency to just wander off on its own and look at something that it wants to look at. Probably gonna have to wait till spring before I come back down here again. Snowpack is relatively deep. Like if I was to stick my foot in the snow, it probably, mid-shin high. So what's that, like a foot? I don't seem to have much to say today, so here's a minute or so of some ASMR crunching through the snow. Always kind of spooky through here. Oh, my friend or my nemesis, the stairs. I look at it and go, no, I don't wanna. But it's really the only way back to the car. I put myself in this position. Action wise, that was a little bit easier than when I went down. Oh, these stairs are turning into quite the challenge today. Okay, a bit of a reprieve before the final climb. I don't care what anyone says. Stairs suck. Mind you, I don't know if I've heard anybody say, "Oh joy, stairs." Remember when I said I was getting a chill down below? Oh, that's gone now. Oh, tough stairs today. Why? Maybe it's because I got cleats on, afraid of slipping, all kinds of different reasons, but that was a lot of work. Good news is I'm only about a half a kilometer from the car now. Didn't win any races today or put on a lot of miles, but those stairs really do the job. This part of it's the toughest walk of all. Somebody had driven through here and made tracks, which you would think would be nice, but the trail's gotten really rough here. One last thing about my crampons. I started out this trip without them on my feet, and it didn't take me too long to get into it to find out that you need something. And if you're out walking in the winter, doesn't matter if they're crampons or any other brand or any type of cleat. I think for safety you should have something, just so you don't slip and fall. And like I said, we got rain out here, and that hardens up the snow, and anywhere the snow was packed down, it is slippy. Okay, we made it back. There's a Hondu. Let's see how we did today. Okay, that was just over 5 kilometers in an hour and 45 minutes. So I did not win any races on that one, but 550 stairs, most of them icy, so that accounts for something, and about 9,200 steps. So I'm going to call that a pretty good day. Got the heart rate up going pretty good, and those stairs, like, what can I say? They were hard today. Until the next one.